Hey guys, it's DM Mark. So today I'm going to be making some fresh homemade salsa. Obviously some of the salsa you buy in the store has added sugar and some other crap that we don't want. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some fresh tomatoes, a couple different types, some fresh jalapenos, some fresh cilantro, some onion, and some organic apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar obviously has a bunch of nutrients in it. It also has healthy probiotics, so it's good for your tummy. And of course, vinegar also is good for weight loss. So if you can find it, this organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar is supposed to be awesome. It has what's called with the mother with all the probiotics in it. So definitely something you want to check out at your local store if they carry it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw it all in a big giant glass bowl and let it sit for about a day. That way all the flavors meld. And then my daughter will probably be helping me on the video. Say hi, Salsa.
Hi.
And then she'll probably be eating hers with chips and salsa. I will actually be slicing up some cucumbers really thin and then using the cucumber as chips for mine. So it'll be a healthy snack for me. It'll get me a lot of vitamins and nutrients and a lot lower calories. So stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and first get started with chopping stuff up here in a second. Alright guys, sorry about the time lapse there. I didn't think you guys would all want to watch all the chopping of the veggies and cilantro and that. So here is our finished product. We got cilantro, we got tomatoes, we got some pepper, we got some onions. I'm going to go ahead and dump those into our big bowl so I can let this sit in the fridge tomorrow, or I should say today. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to mix it up real good. Now I've got to say, I really owe this recipe to my friend James, his wife. He used to live down in Mexico years and years ago. And when he used to live in Cincinnati, which he moved a couple years ago, his wife used to make killer salsa. And she taught me how to make her mom and dad's recipe salsa, which they used to have a restaurant. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little pinch of sea salt. And we're just going to sprinkle the sea salt all over. And that's going to do two things. It's going to draw the moisture out of the vegetables and the onions and everything, and it's going to help the flavors meld together. And it's also going to help season our salsa. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. If I can find my pepper. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Now this is the part where it gets kind of interesting. You can either add some crushed red peppers, if you like it a little spicy. You can also add some other seasoning. Like I said, if you can find it, they have this mix called Pirate's Bite that has habanero and has some other spices with pepper and sea salt already mixed in it. It's kind of hard to find online though, but every once in a while I can find it. So for the purpose of this video, we're just going to use just a little bit of chili peppers, or a little bit of pepper flakes. And then we're going to use a little bit of organic apple cider vinegar, or what's called the mother. Which this stuff is amazing. I know some people drink it raw. To me, it's a little too bitter. But it's actually going to help break down some of the sugars and that in the veggies. So we're just going to pour a little bit in there. Just a little dash. So if I had to guess, that's probably about 2 tablespoons or so. Now, depending on how you like your salsa, some people will add a little dash of hot sauce. Some people will also add some sugar. Okay, so we're trying to keep this fairly healthy. We're not going to add any sugar right now. But I believe my daughter wants to go ahead and taste test it. Slice, if you want to go ahead and do the honors. Mm-hmm. Pretty good? Uh-huh. Going to steal a little bite. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. Not too spicy. So what we're going to do is, right now the salsa is basically done. All I'm going to do is I'm going to sit a little bit of plastic saran wrap on this. And I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. That way all the flavors kind of meld together. And all you're going to do is going to mix it really good. Depending on how you like your salsa, like I said, some people may add a little bit of sweetener to it. I've even heard of people putting like peaches and honey and things like that in there, so if you want like a sweeter salsa. If you want a hotter, spicier salsa, you can go with a little bit of like the Valentina salsa picante hot sauce, or you could add some just regular plain old Tabasco, which of course is mostly vinegar, which we already have some vinegar in there, so you want to be careful. And that is basically it. So what I'm going to do later, like I said, I already figured out on my fitness pal, this will be, for a cup of salsa, it's probably about 50 calories. So very, very low in calories. Lots of nutrients and vitamins and everything from all the veggies. And that's it, guys. That is the super healthy gamer salsa. So stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some other updating videos here shortly. Some other recipes and that share with you guys also. Bye-bye.